Happy Tuesday, everyone. My name is Jeff Jones. I'm from theboxman.com, where we've changed the way that you should watch TV. It's been 24 hours, everyone. I have the On 4K Pro, and I'm going to give you three pros and three cons about this On. Let's jump into it. Hey guys, let's get right into it. To keep this video as short as possible, I'm going to jump in and keep it as short as I can, but hopefully I will hit some of the points. So the number one pro or positive thing about the On 4K Pro is the price. $49.98. I mean, you're not going to beat that with a stick, because this device gives you 3 GB of hard drive space, internal space, and then another 32 for expanded for those that like to download a bunch of apps. Now, it's only going to give you a certain amount of speed, but SuperDell shows you how to expand that speed. Check out that video. I'll put it in the link of my description. But for $49.98, this is a new streamer's dream. I mean, you can't beat that with a stick, as I said before, and it gives you so much, and it's on the Google TV platform. As you can see here, everything is connected, everything is moving together, and there's a collaboration on the Google platform. They wanted you to establish a library, so to speak. So for $49.98, if you learn how to put your purchases here, your rentals here, your watch listed content across your TV, your mobile, and web, that is a very, very good investment if you're willing to learn how to do all that. And I'm pretty sure there's some videos on YouTube to teach you. So the number one pro or positive is the price. Hey guys, the second positive to the On 4K Pro is ease of use. Repeat after me. Simple, simple, and simple again. This is one of the most simple boxes that I've seen. So for instance, at the top, everything is for me. If I go right here, I got free live TV. Google gives me free channels as I go down from Ion and popular other channels, Tubi, Pluto, all of those. That's free TV just without doing any IPTV. The third thing is all the apps. There's plenty of apps that I can choose from right here. And this is a good thing for seasoned users. You don't even know what all these apps are, so it'll be good for you to know, and so you can check them out. But there's plenty of apps. There are all my apps located. Then you can search with your voice. I mean, what a great thing that I can use Google Assistant to do that. If I want to check the weather, if I want to hold that down, what's the weather in Oceanside? What's the weather in Oceanside, California?
Currently in Oceanside, it's 71
And
degrees and mostly
it
sunny.
gives you the weather.
Today, it'll be
So this is the biggest thing. The Google Assistant works well. I got every app that I want. I got featured apps, recommended ones. The Google Play Store is integrated in the home page. You don't have to go to another app. They integrated the Google Play Store in the homepage. I mean, it's all right here as you see me. This is my Google Play Store across the top. So simple, simple, simple all the way through. I like the fact that they did all this and it made it simple for you and me. And at 50 bucks, that's a good deal. So that's the positive. Number two is simplicity. The number three positive point or pro on the on 4K Pro box is it's on Android and not Apple. It's the Android operating system. Oh my gosh. Why is that a pro? Because Android doesn't put restraints. They don't treat you like a slave from the 1800s. They let you run around the yard. They let you go pick some food. They let you do what you want. My point is saying is no one constricts you from doing anything. I'm not saying that slavery was good. Hear me out. But what I'm saying in streaming is there's so many constrictions and restrictions and legal and not legal that it's refreshing for $50 that I can supercharge my device by learning how to go to my developer options. If you don't know how to supercharge your Android device, I have a video on how to do it going into the developer options. There are other people that have it. I learned it from somewhere. You can learn it from me. And I learned it from the godfather of streaming. And if you don't know who that is, I'm going to tell you right now. The number one person in streaming right now for information that everyone copies, this is a side note, I get in trouble for it, that everyone copies is Troy Point. Go to his website. Everyone copies him. I always look at Troy Point, no matter what. But developer options and the Android operating system is the boss because it gives you the ability to do what you want, how you want, when you want, and how long you want. And those options can be positive or they can be negative. When it comes to streaming, you make the choice. You're the consumer. But I got to tell you, I'm glad it's on the Android OS or operating system platform because that's a win-win. Now okay, now we're going to move on to the cons or the negative things. Not a lot, just three of them. But con number one, y'all, it's the homepage. A cluttered homepage. Ooh-wee. Look at this homepage. Although it looks really good, there's a lot going on here that just doesn't need to go on here. I mean, there's so much stuff that has nothing to do with my streaming. Let's start with number one. All right. So they give me some great tips or whatever I'm looking for. If I go down again, they want me to watch this on Disney Plus. If I go down again, they're going to give me the dance moms. They're going to give me the top picks for me. How do they know that's the top picks for me? It's all about something else. If I go down, here are my apps that I wanted. I love these applications. They work really well on here. All right. The next thing, now I'm going to free live and news, which is in Haystack News, which is in Google TV, which is in Tubi. These are all fast channels. This homepage, as you go down, is the most cluttered thing I have ever seen in my entire existence in streaming. It doesn't stop. I'm finally at the bottom. But look, when I hit the back, look how much stuff is there. This is what I care about. My apps, not their apps. But I understand you got to keep the price down, so you invite all these corporations, fast channels, free ad-supported channels, to join you to put themselves on this box to keep it low at $50. Good move. But man, if you're a very particular streamer, this won't be good for you. You're probably going to change the launcher page, which we'll do a video on, and people have done a video on where you can get rid of all that and keep what you want. Let's go on. The negative or con number two is privacy. Now, I can't prove this, but I'm going to try to prove it. After we polled a lot of our customers, the number one thing they said that bothered them the most are data leaks and privacy. So, I know that if you're dealing with Google, you're going to deal with ads. Put it in the bank. It's in YouTube TV. They have ads popping off even if you have premium. That's their choice. You're on their platform. But when it comes to privacy and streaming, if you have one leak in your boat, you're bound to have two. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go down here, there's an app that I love. It's a 3-in-1 app called Blockada. I'm using the older version of Blockada. They have a newer version of Blockada, but it does the same thing. If I click on Blockada, it's going to do three things. One, it's going to give me a free ad blocker. Two, it's going to give me a free DNS changer. And three, it's going to give me an option to purchase Blockada Tunnel, which I've done. This has only been 24 hours, guys, there are 318 ads that have been blocked on this device in 24 hours. That's not private. So I'm not going to be putting my sensitive information on this device when I know in 24 hours there's almost 320 ads that are trying to get my box's attention, and I have a Blockada app that blocks it. And the reason you want a free ad blocker is because whether you know it or not, over a period of time, if you have too many ads pinging your box, it's going to hinder your performance. So I'm concerned about the privacy. I'm concerned about, things leaking out because in 24 hours, 318 ads is a lot. A lot. On my Google formula, over 4 years, I only have 900 ads blocked. That's more private than this one. That's con number two. Let's look at the final con the final con or negative thing that I found is really a personal one, and I'm just thinking practically, or in a practical level, is longevity. How long is the Walmart brand slash Google box called On going to be around? I don't know. There's some that come, some that go. This box literally mimics the Google Formula GTV off the top. It feels like they tried to copy a formula. I can't prove that off the top, but everything looks very similar, and the box itself looks similar to a GTV. I mean, you can't really say that, but if I could have a picture, I'll show you. But longevity is the number one thing, a number three thing. So how long is it going to be here? I don't know. It's long enough for them to have three revisions, whether they have the first box, which I didn't buy. Now they have a stick, which I'm not going to buy. And I bought this because it was the hottest thing going. But I just, personally, how long is it going to be around? I know that the formula devices that I normally talk about have been around a longer time than this. I know that MeCool, which is my number two box under a formula, has been around longer than this. I even know a Zoomy box, which is my number three, because I know it's been around longer than this and I know what to expect. So I guess I'm going to have to wait it out, see what comes out, and I'm hoping that it's not just by fly by night because, again, it's worth $50. I mean, you're not going to beat that. $49.98, a little bit of education, and you are in the wind. So that is my con number three. So I'm going to end the video on this. Thank you guys for tuning in. My final word is get the box. It's good. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail of the apps that I put on here, but they all ran very good. Every single one of them ran really good, from the speed test to the utility to IM Player. All those things ran really, really good. And my final word is, if you have that amount and this doesn't bother you, go ahead and get the box. I mean, it's good. It's hard to find, but they should have more available very, very soon. So that's my final word. To me, it's absolutely worth that $50 or $49.98. I just think it's a no-brainer on that end. It just doesn't suit me, and that's fine, because I think I'm more of an advanced streamer. I believe this box is for the entry-level streamer because there are more people coming into this genre of streaming than have been here. There's a whole group of people that need to be educated, and we're the number one educating company when it comes to streaming is theboxman.com. You can take that to the bank. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Put them in the comments below. Tell me what you thought about the On if you have it, or maybe I'm just crazy. Let me know. I'll see you in the next